Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, friends. Good evening.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening to.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening too.
Okay, we are from group 7 of interpretative reading. Want to deliver our presentation about analyze text 2. Members are. Before we show our presentation, let me introduce our group. I am Rosi, Novita, Rizki, Ilham Agustiansa, Anisa, Aini, Fadhila, and Lusia, Septiana, Riduwan. Okay, now is presentation session. For the first turn will be given by the first presenter. For Ilham Agustiansa, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rosi. Analysis text 1. A man and butterfly. Once a smile kept an apart in the cocoon, to which the butterfly had to a rapper and man who attentively passed by, stopped and watched how the butterfly was trying to get out the cocoon. It took a lot of time. The butterfly was trying very hard and the cap was a little as before. It seemed that the power would leave the butterfly soon. Then a man decided to help the butterfly. He took a penknife and cut the cocoon. The butterfly immediately got out, but her body was weak and feeble, and the wings were barely moving. A man continued to watch at the butterfly, thinking that now her wings would span and she would fly. However, that did not happen. The rest of her life, the butterfly had to shrink her weak body and wings that weren't span. She was unable to fly because a man who wanted to help her did not realize that an effort and go she was unable to fly because who want to help her did not realize that in order to get out the narrow cap of the cocoon was necessary for the butterfly so that the living fluid found move from the body butterfly wings and that butterfly could fly. Lift forced the butterfly to lift herself hardly so that it would become stronger and would be able to grow and development. If we were allowed to live without meeting difficult, we would be weak and feeble. Life gives us challenge to make us stronger. Next.
Okay, thank you, Ilham. This slide will be present of Anisa Aini Fadhilawati. For Anisa Aini Fadhilawati, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rosi. And here I want to explain that's butterfly and a woman. The text is not a big text. Social function entertains the reader about the kindness of a man who helps a butterfly that wants to go out of its cocoon. Dictionary structure. Orientation. There is an introduction to the character, namely butterfly and a man. Once a small cap appeared in the cocoon, through which the butterfly had to appear, a man who accidentally passed by stopped and watched how the butterfly was trying to get out of the cocoon. It took a lot of time. The butterfly was trying very hard, and the cap was little as before. It seemed that the power would leave the butterfly soon. Complication. A man helps the butterfly to get out of the cocoon. The man decided to help the butterfly. He took a penknife and cut the cocoon. The butterfly immediately got out, but her body was weak and feeble, and the wings were hardly moving. A man continued to watch at the butterfly, thinking that now her wings would spread and she would fly. However, that did not happen. The rest of her life the butterfly had to drag her weak body on wings that weren't spread. Next slide. Isolation. Because the wings can spread and the body is weak, the butterfly is trapped and cannot fly. She was unable to fly because a man who wanted to help her did not realize that an effort to go through the narrow gap of the cocoon was necessary for the butterfly, so that the living giving fluid would move from the body to the butterfly's wings, and that the butterfly could fly. Life forged the butterfly to lift herself hardly, so that it would become stronger and would be able to grow and develop. Reorientation. Life gives us challenges to make us stronger. If we were allowed to live without meeting difficult, we would be weak and feeble. Life gives us challenges to make us stronger. Next slide. Language features. Using past tense. Example: afraid, passed, stopped, watched, took, seemed, decided. Adverb of time. Example: once. Time conjunction. Example: then. Specific character. Example: a man and butterfly. Action verb. Example: to.
Okay, thank you, Anisa. Next turn is for the third presenter. For me, okay, analysis take 2. The rabbit and crocodile. Once upon a time, a rabbit wants to cross a river, but he could swim. He had an idea. He saw a bus of crocodile swimming in the river. The rabbit asked the boss of crocodile, "How many crocodiles are there in the river?" The boss of crocodile answered, "We are 20 here." "We are they?" The rabbit asked for the second time. "What is it for?" The boss of crocodile asked. "Oh, you are good, nice, gentle, and kind, so I want to make a line in order. Later, I'll know how kind you are," sighed the rabbit. Then the boss of crocodile called all his friends and asked them to make a line in order from one side to other side of the river. Just then, the rabbit started to count while jumping from one crocodile to another. 1, 2, 3, 4 until 20. And finally, he thanked all crocodiles because he had crossed the river. Okay, uh, this slide will be presented by Lusia, Septiana, Riduwan. For Lucia, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rosi. Type text, narrative text. Social function, entertaining readers to get carried away in a story about a clever rabbit who wants to cross the river by tracking a crocodile to a crocodile. Generic structure, orientation. Once upon a time, a rabbit wanted to cross a river, but he could not swim. He had an idea. He saw a post of crocodile swimming in the river. Complication. He rabbit asked the post of crocodile, How many crocodiles are there in the river? The boss of crocodile answered, "We are 20 here." "Where are they?" The rabbit asked for the second time. "What is it for?" The boss of crocodile asked, "All of you are good, nice, gentle, and kind. So I want to make a line in order. Later I know how kind you are," sighed the rabbit. Then the boss of crocodile called all his friends and asked them to make a line in order from one side to the other side of the river. Resolution: just then the rabbit started the count while jumping from the one crocodile to another. One, two, three, 4, until 20, and finally he thanked a crocodile because he had crossed the river. Next, language feature 1. Using past tense. Example: want, asked. Adverb of time. Example: once upon a time. Time conjunction. Example: then. Specific character. Example: rabbit. Action verb. Example: saw, called, and thanked. Next, direct speech. Example: how many crocodiles are there in the river? We are 20 here. Where are they? What is it for? All of you are good, nice, gentle, and kind. So I want to make a line in order. Later I know how kind you are. Saying and thinking verb. Example: answer, ask, cite an idea. Next. Okay, done, Rosi.
Okay, thank you for all of the presenter. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.